Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys so much for taking time out to check it out. I appreciate it. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I am the Albino Rhino with you as always. I really appreciate all the love and support, especially lately. You guys have been great. I really appreciate it. I want to talk a little bit about something that came out. Microsoft talked a little bit about their game mode, and basically what they're talking about with this, and I'll go ahead and link the article in the description so you guys can check it out. Game mode is something that I talked about a little bit before. It's going to allow things to free up on Xbox One and Xbox Scorpio. And the interesting thing about this, specifically this article is talking about the Windows 10 thing, but just like they mentioned, Microsoft mentions themselves, they said long-term goal, let's see, he says here, when we add new features to Windows, they transfer to Xbox, he said. In 2017, the line between console and PC is continuing to blur. The line dividing Windows and Xbox continues to become more of a gradient of features and functionality. So he's saying that things that start off on PC, like this game mode stuff, will come to Xbox as well. Xbox One, Xbox Scorpio. So basically, what does game mode mean? Well, it's basically going to mean that they're going to, Microsoft said game mode will dedicate a certain number of CPU cores to game rendering rather than allowing other background tasks to be scheduled concurrently on those chips. An 8-core system, for example, might have 6 cores dedicated to gaming with other tasks put off to as spare cores. The Xbox One is sort of like this as well, meaning that not all the cores are put to use for actual gaming. I believe that this is the type of thing that will help that in the long run for better performance and things like that. On the GPU side, most of the GPU's resources are already dedicated to gaming, especially if it's like a UWP game or whatever. Let's see what blah blah blah. What game mode does in these cases is to dedicate even more GPU power to games and less for background tasks, while simultaneously keeping more of the game's data in local RAM for easier loading. And this is actually something that I believe they did with Battlefield 1 on the Xbox One, something along those lines, and possibly even with the new Resident Evil 7. So basically, when you're talking about game mode on Xbox or Windows or whatever, it's optimization, and this is something that is very important for the consoles going forward, and that you can't really understate, because I'm not really a tech person. So you ask people, what does this mean, and you kind of break it down into what it means actually for Xbox gamers. So if you're an Xbox One gamer, or if you're a potential Xbox Scorpio buyer in the future, and you hear this thing called game mode and UWP games and things like that, basically game mode it's just going to allow your CPU to get the most out of it, and it's going to allow for the GPU to get the most out of it. It's basically optimizing the games for you, and it's really going to help out with the performance and things. So if you want a game that's going to perform really, really well, then that's what you're going to do. You're going to have to, run this game mode. Now, the problem with this is it's going to be mostly exclusives. There's going to be some third-party stuff that might run this, but for the most part, it's going to be exclusives. And so you have to keep that in mind as well. But I thought it was worth mentioning, because this is all kind of interesting, kind of techie stuff, and maybe it's something we'll talk about in the future with when we have like Hellheimer and GKB and Dealer on the show. But definitely interesting stuff, and I think that it's one of those interesting, awesome things that you guys might be interested in, because you guys are very interested in Scorpio, and as am I. And this is one of those things that goes in line with that. So make sure you check out the article. Read it for yourselves. Maybe you guys are techies or whatnot, and let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel tremendously. And as always, rack 'em up. Have a great day. Crapgamer out.